Hey, fans, welcome back to our channel on this beautiful day. We have some absolutely explosive spoilers to unpack for Tuesday, July 7, and trust me, you are not ready for the fallout. July sweeps are officially in full swing, and you guys know exactly what that means. The writers are not holding back, and Tuesday's episode is going to deliver some of the most emotionally devastating scenes we have seen all year. It is a day defined by crushing betrayals, desperate alliances, and women who are being pushed to the absolute brink. I have been watching this show for years, and let me tell you, the DiMera family toxicity is reaching an all-time high. If you thought Stefano DiMera was a monster, wait until you see what EJ is pulling right now. We need to talk about Lexie Carver, because what is happening to her is nothing short of a Greek tragedy. Let's be real for a second. When Lexie was resurrected, we all cheered. James Reynolds as Abe Carver finally getting his soulmate back. It was soap opera gold. But here's the kicker. EJ didn't bring his sister back out of the goodness of his heart. Tuesday spoilers reveal that Lexie is absolutely furious at EJ for using her as a pawn in his twisted, sick medical scheme. She has finally realized that she wasn't saved. She was a guinea pig for Dr. Wilhelm Rolf's experimental Versavix drug. And now that the drug is failing, Lexie is facing the grim reality of dying all over again. Can you believe it? The psychological torture of coming back to your husband and your son, only to realize your own brother played God with your life just to test a product? It makes my blood boil. I think this move by EJ is one of the most unforgivable things he has ever done. I know a lot of fans love the bad boy EJ, but I actually think he has crossed a line that he can never come back from. Remember back in 2012 when Lexie originally died from a brain tumor caused by the toxic gases in the DiMera tunnels? The DiMera legacy literally killed her the first time. Now, over a decade later, EJ's hubris is going to kill her again. Lexie unleashing her wrath on EJ is going to be the performance of the year. She is a legacy character, a doctor herself, and she knows exactly how twisted this is. EJ is desperately trying to justify it, claiming he needs to be the strong leader of the family, but he is just a monster wearing Stefano's ring. Think about poor Abe. He just spent the 4th of July watching fireworks with Lexie, completely oblivious that her cure is failing. When Abe finds out that EJ used his wife as a disposable lab rat, Abe is going to unleash a violent rage that Salem has never seen before. And speaking of EJ's twisted web, you won't believe what happens next with Cat Greene. Tuesday's spoilers confirm that Cat becomes the latest Salemite to undergo hypnosis with our resident queen of psychiatry, Dr. Marlena Evans. EJ has been relentlessly pushing Cat to do this, hoping to unlock her hidden memories of their time together at that secretive hospital in Italy. EJ thinks they share this profound, Wuthering Heights-style romantic connection. But we know the truth, don't we? Cat is secretly an ISA operative working with Rafe, Hernandez, and Donovan. She has been playing EJ this entire time to get intel on the Versavix lab and secure the drug for the government. Going under hypnosis with Marlena is the most dangerous game Cat could possibly play. Marlena is a pro. She has hypnotized everyone from John Black to Chad DiMera over the decades. You cannot fake your way through a session with Doc. I am terrified for Cat because if Marlena unlocks the truth, if she figures out that Cat's entire persona is a cover and she is actively spying on the DiMera empire, EJ is going to snap. We have seen what EJ does to people who betray him. Just look at how he had Kristen kidnapped. A lot of fans think Cat is going to pull a fast one and lie under hypnosis, but I actually think Marlena is going to uncover something completely unexpected. What if Cat genuinely does have repressed memories of EJ? What if her ISA cover is actually hiding a deeper, darker truth about her own past involving Clyde Weston, whom EJ previously interrogated her about? The suspense is literally killing me, but Cat isn't the only one dealing with betrayal. Betrayal has a funny way of bringing people together, and today that happens with Chanel and Theo, and these two are both drowning in DiMera-induced misery. Chanel is currently fighting a horrifying battle with malignant breast cancer while pregnant. She recently suffered a terrifying medical emergency with bleeding and early labor fears, and instead of having a peaceful environment, her husband Johnny is wrapped up in his father's toxic corporate warfare and the tainted Corosil drug scandals. Meanwhile, Theo is watching his mother Lexie slowly fade away again because of EJ's failed science project. They are both collateral damage in the endless DiMera quest for power. When you look at the history here, Chanel and Theo leaning on each other makes perfect sense. Their parents, Paulina and Abe, are married. They are essentially step-siblings who share a deep, profound love for Abe Carver. Theo, who processes his grief so deeply due to his autism and his need for stability, is watching his father's heartbreak all over again. Chanel is terrified that she might not live to see her baby grow up. The emotional weight of these two young legacy characters finding solace in one another is going to be a tearjerker. I think Johnny needs to watch his back, because while he is busy playing corporate spy to take down EJ, he is neglecting the emotional needs of his wife. Theo knows how to be a supportive rock, and Chanel desperately needs a safe harbor right now. It is a beautiful, tragic bonding moment that honors the deep family ties of this show. Now, let's pivot to the Kiriakis mansion, because the baby mama drama is off the charts. Tuesday's spoilers reveal that Stephanie makes it crystal clear she intends to stand by her man, Alex Kiriakis. Are you kidding me? After everything that has happened? Let's recap. Stephanie, suffering from severe untreated PTSD after being kidnapped by Owen Kent, literally fired a loaded gun at Joy, Wesley, and Alex's apartment. Joy survived, but she weaponized the incident, completely banning Stephanie from baby Kelsey's life. Alex is completely enmeshed with Joy, running to the hospital for fake medical emergencies and paying for everything out of pocket just because Joy lost her New York insurance. I am going to be brutally honest here. I think Stephanie is making a massive, catastrophic mistake. A lot of fans think Stephanie is showing strength by fighting for her marriage, but I actually think she is trauma bonded and acting out of pure desperation. Joy Wesley is a master manipulator. Let's not forget that Jeremy Horton was the one who originally told Joy to come to Salem. Joy is using that baby to drain Alex's bank account and isolate him from his wife. By digging her heels in and declaring she will stand by Alex, Stephanie is walking right into Joy's trap. She is setting herself up for a front row seat to watch her husband play happy family with another woman. Historically, when a Salem woman tries to aggressively hold on to a man who is being manipulated by his baby mama, it ends in utter humiliation. Think about Sammy, Nicole, or even Chloe in the past. Stephanie's parents, Steve and Kayla, have tried so hard to protect her from the legal and emotional fallout of that shooting, even violating hospital protocols to prove Joy was faking emergencies. But Stephanie is ignoring all the red flags. I firmly believe that Joy is going to push Stephanie until she completely snaps again. We already saw her take martial arts lessons from Tate Black to reclaim her power, but physical strength won't save her from Joy's psychological warfare. Tuesday's episode is going to prove that Stephanie is fighting a losing battle, and I am terrified of what she will do when she finally realizes Alex is already gone.